Hey you guys, and welcome back to my little channel. So in today's video, I know I put in the title, it's a face mask. Oh, my voice, girl, sorry about that. It's a face mask and chit chat video, but before we do that, I was gonna run a few errands and probably get something to eat, and I wanted to bring you guys along with me, you know, a little vlog moment. And also, side note, you guys, of course, before I left my house, I was about to forget the house keys, and I went back to get my keys, and I just realized when I looked in my bag that I didn't pick up my house keys. I picked up my laundry room keys. So there's that. I cut to a video where I'm locked out of my house right now, but actually I might be, not kidding. Yeah, a side note, I might be locked out of my house, so that's fun. We'll figure it out once we get there. You guys, I decided to put my hair up because I just wasn't feeling it down right now. Also, if this looks like a little like a gray or something, it's from my makeup, so ignore that. But anyways, I stopped at this place. It's called what's it called? Faux 1945, and I come here usually to get poke bowls, but they have like sushi and I don't know, just like a variety of stuff. But I love their poke bowls, and I haven't had them in like a while. Alright you guys, so I went to go get my poke already, and then I got a boba. So I got a large, so this is what it looks like. It's really big actually. It's like a good size. It's like a whole Chipotle bowl right here. Actually, fun fact about me, it's not that I'm like a Chipotle hater, but it doesn't call my name. I don't know, it just like every time somebody's like, oh, let's go get Chipotle, I'm like or if my friends, because like everybody around me likes Chipotle, and like whenever they get Chipotle, I'll be like, oh, I'll just get something different. I don't know why. It's not like, oh, I hate Chipotle. It's just like I never like crave it, or I never am in the mood for it, or it's just like not my thing. I don't know. But then like they're gonna be like, girl, Chipotle is so good, like you're tripping. And like I know it is, but like I don't know why. It just doesn't, I don't know. Okay guys, so I finally got home, and now I want to show you guys my poke bowl a little bit closer. Okay, so let's open it up. A little unboxing moment. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay, so like I mentioned, oh, I forgot to mention, so it has rice on the bottom, spicy tuna, corn, edamame, crispy onions, imitation crab, green beans, spicy mayo, like all that. Girl, I fell. Hold on. It also has cucumbers and pineapple. The pineapple really adds to it. Let me find a piece of pineapple. So good. I forgot, I even have jalapenos in it and lettuce. As I'm eating, I'm figuring out everything that's in there, because to be honest, I just put everything. Anyways you guys, I'm gonna go finish eating, and then a little later on I'm gonna do the face mask and chit chat with you guys finally. So when I get to this video, we'll get right down to it. Okay you guys, sorry girl, I'm over here already dropping you. Okay you guys, I'm back. So welcome to the official segment of face mask and chit chat. Okay, so for today, I don't really have, well, I mean, I do have a topic for you guys, but this one is a little bit different because I'm gonna be sharing with you guys stalker stories that I found online. Okay, you guys, so Wait, first of all, the reason, sorry if it's a little wobbly, but as you can see, we're somewhere different today. Well, we're still in my room, but we're on my bed. And usually, you know, like I'm standing up. But let me, before we start anything, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, you guys. Sorry for not keeping you stable. Okay, anyways, so before we jump into the story times and all that, first we have to choose a face mask. So every time I choose a face mask, I put a bunch of different options on a spin the wheel, and then I spin it, and then, you know, whichever one it chooses and lands on, then that's the one we're gonna use. So let's do that first. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna put the spin the wheel somewhere on the screen, probably like right here. So as you can see, avocado face mask was the chosen one today. You know what I realized? A lot of those face masks that I put on the spin the wheel, like I already used a lot of them, or like I gave some to my mom or my grandma to like use. So I literally only have a few. Like these are... Okay guys, so let's put on our face mask. By the way, side note, I thrifted this vintage Victoria's Secret, like, it's like a pajama. It's like a... I forgot what you call it. Like a little gown. Is it a... No, that's the wrong one. It's like a little dress, but pajama. I forgot what it's called. Oh my gosh, why is it hard to open? Hold on. Okay guys, so meanwhile I'm applying my face mask. I'm already gonna start sharing some of the story that I found. Okay, high school boyfriend and I, senior, parenthesis senior, split up with him, parenthesis junior. He was already controlling, judgmental, and abusive. I was moving on to college at the local university. He went... Girl, me not being able to read. I was moving on to college at the local university. He went effing crazy, lost his goddamn mind. He began threatening messages about 200 a day, phone calls, showing up during my classes. 200 calls a day. Girl, that sounds like me when I get obsessed. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It says, showing up at my house, broke into my car, sat in the back seat. My best friend and I had gone to the movies, came out. I was gonna drop her off, and she noticed a huge mark on the passenger side of the car. Looked in the back seat, and there he was laying on the floor trying to hide. Ew, that's so ugly. Girl, he's probably like all noticeably like there. It's like, girl, be so for real, like, get up. He broke into my dorm. I then left the dorms because I felt unsafe and moved into an apartment not far from the college campus with 2 female roommates. He found out where I was living and broke in there too while I was in the shower. Told him to get the F out, and he came after me with a knife. Oh, hell no. Hold on, you guys. He came after me with a knife. Had to call the cops and lock myself in the bathroom. He was gone by the time the cops showed up. Ugh, that's the worst. You know what? I feel like all the movies, like all the Lifetime and Element movies that I watched, it's like so dramatic and stuff. I know a lot of them are fake. Well, some are based on true stories, but I feel like the majority of them are fake, and it'll always leave off with like the stalker or the killer or whatever like getting away in the end, and then it'll end where they're doing like the same thing all over again, like they're meeting their next victim or something like that. See, if I found him already in the backseat of my car, that would have been my sign to get a restraining order immediately. You guys, I'm gonna take off my mask because it's kind of starting to burn, and I think I had it on longer than I was supposed to. So that's cute. See, the part where I feel like she messed up is she did not get a restraining order quick enough. See, if that was me, I would have got a restraining order immediately. And I know it's like easier said than done, because in the moment you think like, you know, you don't really think as quick or logically, maybe because she was really scared, or maybe she thinks if like she got a restraining order, maybe he would do something worse, or who knows what was going through her mind, because like obviously like she really knew this person and how like crazy he is because she was actually with him. So I could also see that part, but then like, girl, if I was her, I would have got a restraining order, changed my identity, move countries, move continents, like Okay guys, so I turned my fan on, so I'm sorry if it's a little loud. I'll try to talk a little clearly. But the thing is, like, I feel like if I don't have my fan on, I feel like everybody could hear me talking, and that's embarrassing. Let's see. Okay, so I also ended up with my face smashed. Girl, like, what do you mean smashed? Because let me tell you, I would have sued him. I would have got a restraining order. I would have sued him, everything. And the fact that like it got to like as far as like her getting physically injured and also her new boyfriend, like that's insane. See, if I was her and I knew I had a crazy ex-boyfriend on the loose or a crazy stalker on the loose like that, I would carry protection with me at all times. And like I said, I know it's easier said than done, because like maybe when she was in the moment she wasn't thinking like that. She was thinking like that she was probably like off the hook and he's probably like just gonna forget about it. Also, like, girl, this is like a message to all the girls. You all need to have protection on you at all times. Have some sort of weapon or something on you, because girl, or no, it says, I moved back into my parents' house. Ex-boyfriend attempted to break into my parents' house at 5 o'clock on a Sunday, so my entire family was home. Dad mouth. You're period. I would have set it off, because like, especially because that's it's called break and entry and robbery, breaking and entering. Anyways, I would have set that off real quick. Okay, so that was the end of that. Dad is 6'5", ex-military and scary. Period. Edit. Dad not ever. I think that scared him enough. He left me alone for 5 years. I travel back home frequently, and when he sees me, he looks the other way, as he should. I'm glad he looks the other way, because period. But also still be safe. Don't think like, let's say, you know, because what if like one day he really catches you, like. Okay guys, so I'm gonna share with you one more stalker story time. So it says, when I moved into a new place in a town, I had left one evening and I accidentally left my garage door open. Texted husband to tell him so he could go home and close it. He gets there and tells me it's not open. That's strange, but okay. The next day, I'm taking my trash out and my neighbor was outside. He introduced himself and told me the night before he noticed me leaving and I left my garage door open, so he went inside and closed it and let himself out through the front door, only locking the... Wait, what? I left my garage door open, so he went inside and closed it and let himself out through the front door, only locking the doorknob. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, okay, so see, it could go either way. Like, what if like they're genuinely like a nice neighbor? Because it's kind of like, oh, if you leave your garage door open, then either way, like somebody could enter, like anybody could enter and like break into your house. But then also, like, how would I feel like about you going all the way like inside my house, even though they're technically doing like a nice thing? I don't know. Okay, I guess if it was like a one-time thing, I would let it slide. Okay, so it says, then he sent me a Facebook friend request. See, I don't know if I'd be that like friends with a neighbor, because like I wouldn't, like when I go home, like I would not want to talk to my neighbor and like be like besties with them and then have to be like social. Like when I go home, I just want to go like straight home and not talk to nobody and not socialize with nobody, you know what I mean? But then also too, I don't know, but then also like, do I really want my neighbor knowing my business like that, you know? Okay, so it says, I'm assuming he looked at the mail on my counter to find out my full name. Okay, yeah, that's a little creepy. That's doing too much. See, if you guys were like, let's just say like he invited you to his house, you invited him to his your house, you guys had like a little barbecue moment, then I would understand, like, okay, maybe like following each other on social media then. But the way that he did it, it's already giving major red flags. Okay, so it says, after this he wrote me poems. Ooh. After this he wrote me poems and taped them to my door, left gifts on the front porch, made crazy Facebook posts about a woman he was in love with who was forbidden, in parentheses, I'm married. She's literally married. Okay. Yeah, no, see, this is like dangerous territory, because at the same time you don't want to be like, don't be sending me no gifts, da, 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 da. Like, you don't want to like go off on the person, because this could like make or break the situation. And what I mean by that is like, see, these type of people, like cycles and stuff, they're obviously not all there. So like if you say something wrong or to them, or like in the wrong tone, like they could really take things up a notch and do something that'll really show you that they're crazy, or they could like be dangerous to you or people around you. So it be, you know, it's kind of like stepping on eggshells. You can't like you can't really trigger them. You kind of have to back away slowly, you know what I mean? So you have to be like, oh, you know, like kind of like kindly reject them, not like, ew, what the hell, get away from me, you know, because then that could really trigger them. And so it says one night I came home really late and I was finishing my cigarette outside of my garage before going in. He was sitting outside in a chair, blistering drunk. Oh my gosh, girl, my heart would sink to my ass. Okay, no, that's so scary. Like, imagine you're just like at night and like, oh no, and then like you're alone. To make matters worse, like he could just like run up on you or something, or like grab you, and then what? Like, you swear like I'm strong enough to fight a grown man. Okay, so it says he approached me. Oh girl, my heart would sink. I would have my pepper spray on deck. Pepper spray, taser, everything. Okay, so it says he approached me and started talking about someone named George. I had no idea what was going on, what he was going on about, and confused. I asked him if he had company. He walked into the garage and came out with a box containing George. George was his stepdad and he was dead. The ashes were in the box. He caught wind of a trip I was going on via Facebook. Oh wait, hold on, let's back up a little bit. That makes a little bit more sense. Maybe he's going through like grief or something. Obviously not an excuse for like the creepy behavior, but still maybe that is also the reason why he's a little off his rocker, you know. It says he caught wind of a trip I was going on via Facebook and invited himself along. Girl, I would be like, yeah, no. Then again, he's not there. Okay, so I politely explained that I'm married and all of this was wacky behavior. Hopefully she didn't say like actually like this is wacky behavior. Well, she said it politely, but like still, you still gotta be really careful with how you talk to like a person who's obviously not all there. All of this was wacky behavior and was unacceptable. A few days later, I had gone on a walk with my husband and we left the garage through the garage, leaving the door open. Well, girl, you keep leaving the garage door open. Why? Okay, he messaged me on Facebook and told me he left a gift for me in the garage. Girl, at this point, that's on you. Like, girl, like, you should be on it when it comes to your garage. You already know he's going in there, and especially if he's like onto you, like he could really like go through your garage, go into your house. He could put cameras everywhere. He could put like some type of tracking device on you or something. Okay, so he messaged me on Facebook and told me he left a gift for me in my garage. Girl, it's probably a teddy bear with a camera in it. Okay, so when I got back, I found a bunch of camping gear inside of a giant Easter egg. It's odd. After I got back from the trip, he showed up at my door at midnight drunk and banging on the door. We moved. As you should. But also it's kind of scary because now that he knows, like, you got to be careful what you post on social media. Like, make sure you don't give too much insight, because like, girl, he real life stalker, he's gonna like locate, like maybe like there's like a corner picture of your house, and then he's gonna like find the street name, and then he's gonna like track you down, or maybe he already has a tracking device on you. But anyways, glad you moved, and that was the end of that story time. So I'm guessing you never heard from them again. Anyways, that was the end of those little stalker story times, and that was the end of the third episode of Face Mask and Chit Chat. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little Face Mask and Chit Chat episode. Let me know if you guys want me to do more little story times like this. I'm also still gonna be doing like different topics, you know, for the Face Mask and Chit Chat, but I thought I'd give little story times a try, because I find, I don't know why, but stalker story times, obviously like they're really creepy, but like also really interesting to me. Like, girl, the chismosa in me is like, and then what, you know what I mean? And let me know if there's any topics in particular that you guys want me to talk about on the Face Mask and Chit Chat show. I don't know what this is, but anyways, I guess series or something. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to subscribe, because if you subscribe, then I will keep you in my corazoncito forever together. Girl, now I sound like the crazy stalker. But anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Kisses.